I always like to hear how others stay current with the latest innovations and offerings, especially regarding cloud data providers and analytics platforms. So, what are you looking for out on the horizon, and what types of innovations are catching your eye?
Yeah. So when I think about innovation, I go to those innovations that are pushing the boundaries of what is known or possible today. So we partner closely with an emerging technology group that we have within global technology at Prudential. And together we're looking at a variety of topics. Quantum computing is one that I've been following for the past few years and continue to follow the emergence of that, in particular its effect on information security and how we think about privacy and ethical uses of data potentially. With that, computer vision techniques are always of interest, how NLP is potentially evolving. These are all topics of active interest where the innovation that we're seeing that isn't quite yet commercially scalable is something that we're paying pretty close attention to. For innovations that are more, and I mean this with all due respect, more incremental. So it's a topic that is a known quantity today, and we see what is a compelling evolution of that topic. We actually work with that through the agile teams that we have and the roadmaps that we have established for those areas, those product areas that we have defined within the CDO. So that's kind of how we think about sort of the boundary pushing innovation that needs its particular scrutiny as a topic, and then the innovation that represents an evolution to a known quantity or a known technique. We work with within the construct of the agile teams themselves.
Thank you. As a leader, can you talk about the importance you place on people development and your stated commitment to diversity and inclusion?
Yes, absolutely. So this is a topic where I'm just so pleased and honored to work with Prudential. So I'm very fortunate that Prudential as an enterprise has given a tremendous amount of careful thought into how each of us can contribute to meaningful progress to advance diversity and inclusion. We have a racial equity task force. We have an inclusive solutions partners. And they have helped us as an enterprise to identify commitments that we believe will make a difference in diversity and inclusion, both within as well as outside of Prudential. So examples of these commitments include how we take action for the people, the employees who work for Prudential today. So this is looking at talent practices and how we hire, how we promote, how we performance manage, develop, and compensate to really ensure that we have equal opportunities for all employees. How we think about taking action from within the business. So what does it mean to embed equity into the design and delivery of Prudential's products, the services, and the operations that we have. And then both in society. So how do we take action within society on topics such as advocacy for racial justice? So very fortunate as a leader within Prudential to have the broader Prudential ecosystem helping to define that direction and giving the framework and the mechanisms that as a leader I can deploy within my department to really help bring to life within the organization.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you used the right statement there, bring to life. So it's very nice to see all of that coming together. Yeah. And finally, do you have any tips for someone deciding on a career in data analytics or looking to take their career to the next level?
Absolutely. So I think for somebody who's looking to take their career to the next level, continuous learning and development is absolutely essential there. So take advantage of coursework that might be available within your company. Invest in your career by attending conferences, the networking, give presentations. It's a fantastic way to learn, to force yourself to give a public presentation and share your thoughts with an audience. Mentorship is absolutely vital. So, and there's no reason to only have one. I actually have many mentors today, people who I trust implicitly and who have given me invaluable advice over the years of my career. They know me, they know the space in which I operate, and have been vital sounding boards as I have had to make decisions or have needed to think through hard topics along the way. And then I think, if I go back to sort of reflecting on my earliest days of working, when I very much felt that I was in the deep end and working through a pretty aggressive learning curve, transitioning from studying the social science of economics into a technical field with programming and systems development. I would say volunteer for the hard work or the impossible problem. And the day job is going to be a very important catalyst to help you expand your thinking and push yourself into new directions. So a lot of opportunity can be found in the deep end. And to the extent that you can manage the discomfort, I would advise to throw yourself into it. And I think you'll be very surprised at how much and how quickly you learn and what you can accomplish. So that would be my advice.
Absolutely. Well said. And I absolutely agree in that volunteering for the hard work. I think that has shaped quite a bit on my end as well. So thank you for that. Well, that's about all the time we have. I'd like to thank my guest, Kjersten Moody, Chief Data Officer at Prudential Financial. Thank you so much for your time today, Kjersten.
All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's a pleasure.
Please visit CDO Magazine Tech for additional interviews.